lot of bullshit going on down here.
Da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da.
Here we go.
All right now.
There's so much bullshit.
No bullshit.
Bullshit. Don't forget my little heartbeat.
Oh my, let's just start breaking this. No more bullshit. No more bullshit.
No bullshit.
Woo-wee! What's the date?
December 11th.
2020.
Hanukkah in action.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. My family, yours. Thank you very much for being part of this experiment, this family. There is a lot of you out there because you don't like to be bullshitted. And this program today, first day of Hanukkah. Is it the first day of Hanukkah?
I believe it is, yes, the first or second day.
Yes. This is the first or second day of Hanukkah 2020. Jam-packed, insane, diabolical NPR radio as it should be. Let me tell you what we got. State Representative Cynthia Johnson in the news telling this to Trump people.
So this is just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. We ain't playing with you. Enough of the shenanigans.
You hear that, Mom? You hear that?
Enough. It's enough. And for those of you who are soldiers, you know how to do it. Do it right.
Do it, baby.
Be in order. Make them pay.
Ooh.
I love y'all.
Now, what does that mean, Mark? Karen, what do you think that means? We're going to find out.
She's coming for you.
She's joining us with her attorney, Todd Perkins, who I swear to God is a spitting image of Frederick Douglass and one of the finest attorneys in all of the Midwest, to which it said he'd win many more cases if he actually represented innocent people. So he'll be here lending support to Representative Johnson. Also, you know what I told you last week, folks? I promised you I was getting in those nursing homes, and I did. Yeah. Yes, I went and collected corpses with the body collector. He took me all through the industry, to the crematorium, the whole nine.
Jesus.
Fascinating. And so we have a diabolical This American Life NPR-style story that will bring you in the middle of the program. And finally, our man on the streets, our crack reporter, comedian Detroit Red, is outside the Detroit unemployment office right now wondering what the fuck up is with this check. Why is no check coming? It's going to be a cold, cold Christmas. So Red's out there. That is our program for today.
Love it.
Bear with me. At the top of the hour, I would like to give you a word from all of our sponsors as we wait for people to join us. And I don't want to lose them in the program because it's going to be insane. So first of all, my great friends at American Coney Island. Yes, in the news, actor John Hamm and Jimmy Fallon of The Tonight Show discussing the virtues of American versus Lafayette. Roll that tape.
American and Lafayette, they share a wall.
Competing Coney dogs.
If you don't like a hot dog here, the exact same thing is right next door.
Wrong!
Not the same.
Wrong, John! Wrong! Beef hearts in the chili, not filler. Those are Vidalia onions, not Spanish onions. That's proprietary chili, not national chili. And it's clean. And they wear gloves.
Not the same.
And the proprietor's a dear, dear friend of ours, Grace Caros. Remember, things are tough, things are closed. You might not want to go in the restaurant, but you can get the Coney kit. Go to AmericanConeyIsland.com. Do it now. Do it this weekend before you can't get in for Christmas. In fact, don't get a Coney kit. Be the last one not getting a Coney. Don't get one because I'm working 12-hour days.
Oh, boy.
Packing these, just setting records.
I think you need to send one to Ham.
Fuck Ham. know anything, man. No, I love you, dude.
But that way he'll learn, right, man?
Yes, that's right. Well, Jimmy Fallon's a friend of American Coney Island. That's where Jimmy eats.
Yep.
All right, so go to AmericanConeyIsland.com. Get your Coney kit. I mean, dude, I think it's already for this week's orders. It's like 500.
Woo!
I know.
Good.
Those are long hours. They're packed with care.
Keep these small businesses going.
Yeah, keep them going. Keep them going. And also, guess who Grace Carroll's at American Coney Island is getting financial advice from now?
Boy, well, I know who she should be getting it
Who's
from.
that?
Barry Ellentuck?
No.
No?
No, that's getting help with the city, with the bureaucracy.
Okay. Luke Nowacki?
Luke Nowacki.
Right. I knew it was one of two.
Wealth strategies. That's not. It's just Pinnacle Wealth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Just call him, find out what it is.
Yeah, but Luke showed up the other day, helped pack some kids.
He did?
Yep, had a drink afterwards. We ran some data on the nursing homes and the elections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luke's is
He
sharp
loves numbers.
We'll bring you some of those numbers. But remember, the most important number is the number of dollar bills in your pocket. Don't have them sit there moldering. Call Luke Nowacki at 248-663-4748. My household, my mother's household, many pension funds, American Coney Island. Nobody's too big, nobody's too small. He is an honorable guy. Luke Nowacki at Pinnacle Wealth, 248-663-4748. Hit it.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Inc. Member FINRA-SIPC. Royal Alliance Associates Inc. is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Royal Alliance Associates Inc.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful.
Hey, Maurice Davis, Flint City Council Vice President. Get the fucking song done,
was
please.
just gonna
He's
ask
going to put that to his blues riff.
What's taking him so long?
I know. I called him. He goes, I'm at the phone store getting my phone fixed. I'm like, then what are you doing on the phone?
Oh, wow.
See, I'm confused.
Busted. But that's
Come
an
on, Mo.
investigation.
Come on, Mo. Okay, listen. Share. This show about ready to get going in earnest. Share. Right, Red? Don't answer that, Red. We got you muted. Once you unmute Red, he don't stop. Yep, he's thumbs up there. Hey, dude. You know what's going on with mortgage rates?
I don't know. I can't imagine them getting any lower.
All-time low.
What?
Again.
That's impossible.
What are you waiting for?
How they do it.
Refinance that mortgage. Save some money. Do it now. DavidHallMortgage.com. 248-308-5000. What's the deal now?
The free appraisal up to $750.
So they pushed that to December now?
Yeah, they want everybody to refinance. You haven't done it. I don't know what's taking you so long.
Yeah, you get a free appraisal. That's value of $750.
Just plus you just see what money you can get back.
And save some money because Washington is screwing around. There's no help. You got to help yourself.
Get your stimulus from Hall.
Yes, listen, they can get this refi done for you in 10 days, and they don't need to even be stepping foot inside your house.
Amen.
Right? 2,000 5-star reviews?
Yeah, over. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're gangbusters. Call them now. 248-308-5000, DavidHallMortgage.com. NMLS number 1467435. And finally, share. And if you're having problems navigating it, if the man is up your ass, Duggan's running for re-election, he got you cut out, everything's bottled up, your permits, whatever, your police outfit, you're looking for technology, you're looking for IT, ShotSpotter, you know what I'm talking about. Again, honest, ethical, smart, ADR consultants. Call my friend Barry Ellentuck there, 248-318-9424. ADR for your company, your municipality, your construction firm, your law enforcement agency. They do it all honest, ethical, smart, ADR.
Yeah.
I love all of you, all four. You notice, folks, we stick with them because they stick with us. We're not even accepting other sponsors at the moment. When we blow this out next year, and we go to 2 times a week,
Yeah.
we will. And you know why we're going 2 times a week?
Because there's so much bullshit out there.
There's so much bullshit news. You know it. You don't want it. And now you're not going to get it. Here's the real news. Let me welcome in Representative Cynthia Johnson from Detroit, Democrat, who, what was that, Rep? Was that the Oversight Committee when you were taking testimony and Rudy Giuliani was sitting up there last week?
That was the Oversight Committee that I'm a minority chair of. Yeah.
You're the minority chair of that committee. And I was watching it. And you didn't get to say a whole lot. It was the weirdest thing. Nobody's under oath.
It wasn't weird. You know fucking well it wasn't weird. They're full of shit. Bullshit. And you know it.
Why? Now, I mean, that's a big statement. I mean, what was it was bullshit. Wasn't it? I mean, you got one question and Rudy got to ask as many as he wanted.
No, Rudy got to run the fucking meeting.
To which, so you're getting nasty hate mail. I was watching it and I thought you were kind of one of the stars of the show because you were treating it like the bullshit it was. You were asking your one question, which would be, tell me your name and spell it. What's the capital of Idaho? Right? Why were you doing that? Just to voice your displeasure at the process?
Did I say what's the capital of Idaho?
No, I'm just.
Nope. You just added that shit.
I just wanted to see if there's anything mixed in with that ginger ale.
You're on our list.
The purpose of asking that, first of all, you have to know my background. I am a former parole and probation officer. I've also been a collection agent, a collector, bill collector. So my background is getting background information on people. That's what I do. That's who I am. I check shit out. So when this woman came up indicating that she had been living in America for 30 years, I wanted to, and I knew she was more than 30 years old. I wanted to know what was her birth name. And
Why?
I wanted her to spell it.
Why? Because
when our people checked her out, I went to check to see whether or not went to check her out. We didn't find anything. So you don't parade people up you can't even parade people up in a courtroom or a hearing and not get their names and not put them under oath, especially for something so significant and important as this. So this fucking Trump is trying to overturn and take away our votes. And we ain't having that shit.
No, I would. But so let me go back there for a minute. You wanted the woman's name so the Democratic Party, the operatives, could run some background, some deep research on her to see if she was some kind of plant?
Yep.
Wow. Look at that, Mark.
Jeez.
Karen, you're you're in politics. Look at that.
Well, yeah, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, you have to you kind of go with your gut. And, Rep. Johnson has talked about her background, which gives her kind of a leg up on perception of people and their character. What was your conclusion, Rep. Johnson, that she was put there as a plant? What was the
Every single one of them were full of shit. And they were liars. And the Republican Party, the leadership, should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, I'm going to say
carrying the fucking water for Donald
I'm going to say
Trump.
this.
Shame on you.
Look here,
Trying to disenfranchise black people.
Well, here's the thing, Rep. I was watching it, and the first woman, the woman that was an immigrant, and the last two people made sense to me. They made sense to me. The middle chick, the blonde chick, Melissa Corone, she's nuts. Okay, she's nuts. I got nude pictures. She's actually pretty hot. I probably would have done her back in the day.
When you get nude pictures of her from?
I got sources everywhere.
Yeah. Well, she worked at Bada Bing.
Why wouldn't I have them when she's posting?
Why would you have them?
Because she's
Stop being a misogynist.
I'm not. I just have pictures. That's not misogynist.
She's a nude dancer. I mean, is that where you got them from?
It was consensual.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, they are.
People just sent them. I didn't solicit them. I'm just saying. But, really not bad. But what the stuff she was talking was Looney Tunes. The other people made sense to me, and I just felt the things that they saw, there was a rational explanation for it, like refeeding ballots in. That if that happened, it was caught. Or when people were going to get blank ballots. I was one of the people going to get blank ballots. It's all explainable. But the kangaroo nature of it just really is saddening. Yeah. It's saddening. So now once this hearing is over, you didn't really do much. I don't think you really earned all the bile that you were getting. You started getting voicemails and emails. Describe that for us, please. Trying to get to your state of mind once we get to this video now. So what's happening in the last week for you?
Oh, it's just been crazy, amazing, wonderful, scary, exhausting.
Were you getting like...
That's how it's been.
Were you getting hate mail, threats, racist bombs being thrown your way?
Oh, please don't put that out there. No, but there's been a lot, all of the email, with the exception, I think I received one thing from a Black woman saying that I need to jump off of Belle Isle Bridge and called me a crackhead and, you know, all the stupid, childish things that's all she did in that one. But there were so many saying nigger bitch. I have never been called so many niggers in my life.
Wow. Really?
Well, is your issue the fact that you don't, I mean, the bottom line is underlying that you have a right to challenge and question and that you disagree?
You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Bring me back to where we need to be talking. That's exactly it. Okay. Nigga girl, you talk too much. Well, you're only supposed to be there because we need your color. We don't need you to say shit. Don't ask us anything because remember, you have to stay in your place.
But you're the representative. Your place is...
But I'm a Black woman.
I know.
We are constantly under attack. Black women, especially strong, powerful women.
I like a good attitude. I like a nice ass and a good attitude. I really do. Oh, look at that. What are you drinking there?
The Canada Dry.
I bet.
I did that purposely for all those who called me a fucking drunk. First thing somebody's gonna say when they see this glass, oh, she over there drinking wine, stupid.
But you did make a video. It's going viral now. Kind of been chopped up and everything. Where it looks like it was, it was like wine o'clock, little rosé all day. And you made this. Roll that, Mark.
So this is just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. We ain't playing with you. Enough of the shenanigans. Enough is enough. And for those of you who are soldiers, you know how to do it. Do it right. Be in order. Make them pay. I love y'all. Bye-bye.
Now, soldiers, make them pay. Are you threatening people there?
Of course not. I don't have a threatening bone in my body. But when I say make them pay, vote.
Did anybody else on the committee get any kind of threatening voicemail or text?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
they say they have, but I haven't seen any proof.
But here's the thing, madam. I listened to the whole 3-minute thing. No, I listened to the whole 3-minute thing. What it sounded like to me, and I'm right on down the middle. Y'all know that about me. Here's what I heard. When you listen to 3 minutes, it sounded to me like you were talking about economic boycott. You were talking, hit him in the pocketbook. That's what you said about a minute before that. But it does get clipped. It is exciting to hear you with a glass of rosé. That was rosé, wasn't it? That was a rosé you were drinking.
Nope.
What was that?
See? No, it was not.
The other night, it was like a Pinot Grigio, something like that.
Boy, I don't even know what kind of wine that is you talking about.
Okay. But if you listen to the whole thing, that's exactly what I took out of it. And I don't take that to be a threat, but I wonder why you stirring the shit up like that. Aren't you afraid?
It needs to be stirred up.
And why is that?
Because there's so much bullshit.
Oh, bull. Say that again. We need that for a drop. Say that again.
Because there's so much bullshit in government. Systemic racism is alive and well. and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be open. We need to have discussions. We need to start talking to one another. If you're not sure about what a person is drinking or what they're thinking or what they're saying, ask. Don't make assumptions. You know what assuming means? Make an ass out of yourself.
No.
Make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, assume.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yes.
ASS, yeah.
Yeah.
But see,
Out of you. Oh, that's right. Ass.
ASSUME.
You, me. Ass, you, me. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, but so here's.
I love it.
You're right about the politics. There's one thing we all agree on. Look, you're in the middle of it. They're bad. They stripped your committee assignments, and before the show, you were voicing your displeasure with both the Republicans and the Democrats.
Yep.
What do you mean? What's your problem?
They did me wrong. They literally, see, you know what? The type of bullshit that I'm talking about and the hypocrisy, they add truth with saying, oh, or not truth. What they say is, oh, we're against racism. Oh, that's awful. All those nasty things, crosses being put on your lawn, them saying that they want you dead, killed. Oh, that's wrong. But you were also wrong for saying what you said. First of all, I asked them, did you listen to, I would ask them, did you listen to both of the tapes? Because I only found out at 2:00 in the morning, yesterday morning, that there was a second tape out there. I had no idea why people were going fucking crazy.
What kind of tape?
That original 3 minutes and how they spliced it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got that. My phone was blowing up saying, do you know her? Look at her. And I looked at it, I said, I'll handle it in the morning. And then I saw the full tape. Didn't think much of it. And then the Republicans strip you of your committee assignments. And then the women of your own party are like censuring you for, give her a break. She's under.
Fuck that. Give me a break. A break for what?
That's what the governor's saying.
What the fuck did I do to get a break? Why should I? Don't give me a fucking pass if I did something wrong.
I want you to address the governor right now. Oh, to tell her, Madam Governor, what?
Madam Governor, you and I listen, you know what? That's my friend. Okay?
I get mad at my wife. When my wife sells me out, I let her know it.
I'm not really pissed off at the governor. I'm pissed off at my Democratic caucus leadership that put out a fucking memo before they even talked to me about it.
Wow. Really?
Put that fucking memo out.
Rep. Johnson,
it didn't even say, Cynthia, let's talk about this. Let me see. What do you think about this memo? When I first saw it, I wish I had it in front of me, but I don't. When I first saw that memo, I said, because I was having meetings, and my staff passed the memo over to me, and she said, and I'm talking to Leader Greg now, right? I'm looking at the memo. I'm reading it. I read the first paragraph. It's okay. I get to the second paragraph. That motherfucker's throwing me under the fucking bus.
Rep. Johnson, what's your relationship like with your Democratic colleagues? What was it like prior to this, and how would you describe it on a normal basis, on a regular basis?
On a normal basis, it's decent relationship. Not with all, but it's cordial. I mean, we all have our differences and different personalities. But overall, I was just totally shocked that even with my Republican colleagues, I thought it was so much better, but I was naive.
Representative, what do you say to the people that say, yeah, those voice messages were terrible, but you're a representative, you should have a certain level of decorum and shouldn't have said what you said?
I'm trying to.
Fuck that.
Let me interject.
You know what? Yeah, I was just about to say. Now I need my attorney to.
Now we'll have the attorney.
Great, I had to bring the attorney.
Order in this court. Order. Mr. Perkins, you would like to address the audience?
Yeah. So I don't understand why people think that they have the right to restrict someone's free speech.
Ain't that a bitch?
So she's colorful in her speech. She's a person of color. She owns it. She's not afraid of it.
Right.
And the thing is, what I think the atrocity of it is that people are not dealing with racism the way that it needs to be dealt with. When we use that word systemic racism, we need to understand what that really means. What that really means, if you apply the theory under what systemic racism means, it means that every person who is of the majority class, the oppressive class, has benefited from racism because it's part of a system. So therefore, if it's that system of racism, that's what creates the defensive mechanism in a lot of white people who have never even done anything racist individually, because they recognize there's a level of privilege that's associated with being white.
And thank you.
So therefore, after that, you go ahead and she says what she said. No one has stood up for her.
Okay, wait. We're here. But thanks for that. Thanks for the definition. The point being...
No, not a definition. Just my own interpretation.
Okay, look.
But I think it's backed up by support.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say in clear English here. Or less educated English. Which is, no. People like Trump because he talks like that. And people like Coleman Young because he talks like that. When somebody that's opposed to you talks like that, you start laying into them. Now,
that's right.
In terms of the oppressed class, there's like the working poor white class that get it. They got an attitude. I grew up with them. They got an attitude. Same with the Latino. Same with the red man and woman. Same thing. So when people hear themselves expressed, I bet, Representative, your constituents kind of giving you a pat on the ass, giving you a call, saying thank you. That's what I bet. You've been hearing from me?
It's like people have been waiting for this moment. Because you see, this thing is so much bigger than me. This has nothing, at this point right now, it's way beyond me. I didn't create the racism that we have in our country. My people didn't create it. And yes, they are so supportive.
Here's what we need. See, because
you know what? This is the thing. This is the time right now where we can really galvanize those who don't vote.
Now watch. I was going to ask you that. Look, a strong woman speaking her mind, getting taken out of context. Maybe I had a glass too many, a little wine o'clock, but
I probably did, honestly.
Thank you. No bullshit.
I did.
Yeah. Say it. I did. Of course you did. I had a glass of wine. The pressure got to me.
No, I had more than a one.
An honest elected official. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Oh, there you go. Let it all out. But here's the thing. We're all feeling that. And you are a good representative. You do work hard. I know your voting record. I know you're in the streets. It is a time to galvanize. So what I would ask of you is talk to somebody, let's say like my mom or my brother, one of them I'm sure, who voted for Trump, who agree with your estimation of politics, that it's one set of rules for them and the cool kids, right? And everybody they're hooked up with. And then all the rest of us who are dying out here. Take this opportunity, if you would, to widen the tent. Could you say something to let the Trumpers in?
If I can take the moment to first speak to women.
Please.
Especially those who have been abused.
Heavy.
By a boyfriend or a husband, how did that make you feel? How did it make you feel when someone called you a bitch? Someone that you love. How did it make you feel when he punched you in your face? When he choked you? How did that make you feel? Did you feel afraid? Did you share did you sound the alarm? Or did you just go along with being beat up? Well, we are in a time right now where we are in an abusive relationship. And Donald Trump is the abuser. He's the liar. He's the man who have choked your mama. He's the man who have punched you in the face.
Cynthia, that's really not doing a lot to, widen the tent. Trump's a wife beater. Yeah. I mean, that's not really gonna,
That ain't gonna fly.
That ain't gonna bring the country together. I mean, it's true as you say. The imagery was deep, but I was looking for something like, when we come together, there's more similarities and differences between us. Something like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. We do have more in common than we don't. And I'm asking all of us just to keep your eyes open and listen to one another. Yeah. And know that we're not your enemy.
We who, when you say that,
we, when I say we, I'm saying Black people are not your enemy. We all want the same things, the basic things. I want a nice home to live in. I want to make sure my children are in good schools. I want to make sure health care is provided for. You want that too. We all want that.
And as the children also want a kitty cat unicorn. I want a Green New Deal. I want $30 an hour. I want free school. I want everything. And a kitty cat unicorn. And we can't seem to get our shit together. Stand up in a civil, nonviolent way and demand more out of this country. Because all I see now is Taylor Swift gonna donate 13 grand, and that's some kind of news because we're all fucking broke and begging each other for some spare quarters on GoFundMe. This is not you're the representative. We're broke. Red doesn't have unemployment anymore. What are you doing in Lansing? Where's the stuff? Why are the nursing homes fucked up? Why can't Lansing fix the stuff they're responsible for, representative?
Why can't they fix it?
Yeah, why can't they fix
right
the
now,
shit?
We can't fix it because folks are coming down with COVID.
It was broken
we
before
haven't
that.
even been in session.
Yeah.
In about 2 weeks.
Yeah, but everybody's still drawing their paycheck up there.
Yep, that's right. And I was one, I swear I was one, who went to my business manager and asked them to take at least 10% out of my paycheck.
Did they?
Nope. They said that it was in the Constitution. It was in our Constitution or some bullshit
that
like that.
You can't take a pay cut. It's illegal for the bureaucracy to take a pay cut. Here's what I got for you then. I want you to take that 10%. What do you make a year up there? What do you make?
73 plus 10,000 a year for 10,000 a year for housing.
Oh. Okay. So let's take the 70. I want you, madam, if you could, after tax, $5,000. And I'd like you to take it to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen where they do good work and feed people because they're going to be very hungry and cold this Christmas. Can you do that for me?
So you want me to take how much?
$5,000.
A month?
No, just one time. One time.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, we got your word on that.
I can do that.
Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Try to love one another. give of yourself, and they're deadbeats up in Lansing who made it illegal to give themselves a pay cut.
That sounds about right.
Damn it! Okay, now I'm gonna let you hang around. I like it. You can hang around as long as you like.
Okay, hey, listen. My attorney, make sure we
oh, what's his name?
What's the Todd Perkins?
You talking about the Capuchin Soup Kitchen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need the location.
I'll get all that information to you.
All right.
Oh, that is awesome.
Deal.
Or, Rep. Johnson, what you can do, I'm not to undercut what Charlie recommended, take some cash, carry it with you. You encounter people in grocery stores that are putting things back and counting items because they can't make the cut. Walk up and just pick up the difference in their bill. That's the kind of stuff, in my opinion, that makes a difference all year long. I try to do that. You know, people are struggling. And sometimes that one-on-one connection makes all the difference in the world because they need to just get over that hump. So that's just another option.
Representative, I don't think Karen likes you a lot, to be honest, because you just read between the lines there. I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain. Crime, as we know. You represent what, the East Side?
Do you think that she's scared to be
represent the West Side? But let me just tell you.
Karen's like, walk around with a pocket full of cash on the West Side and start waving it around.
I'm going to follow Karen around.
Nice advice, Karen.
Right. Girl, don't be putting no shit out like that. I don't want to get robbed.
Hey, I don't think anybody's going to rob you, Rep. Johnson. I'm saying just you can do it with a debit card, whatever. You know, if you're from the West Side, you know what to do and how to do it.
West Side. Listen, I gave $1,000 just recently to what's that women's group?
I'm gonna let you say their name, but you got to stop blowing your own horn.
Oh! I'm gonna blow my horn.
Did you hear that horn?
If I don't blow my horn, ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Who just blew the horn in the background? Was that was like Gabriel? That wasn't a sound effect, was it?
No, not at all.
Oh my Lord, that was it meant to be.
That was weird.
That was meant to be. Okay, now, moving right along. We're going to our next segment. You may hang if you like. Let me tell you something. Let me get myself straight here. Mm-hmm. Here's where I am upset, madam, with you people up there in the state. You people meaning you politicians, not the proverbial racist white structure you people. You know, you people up there in the bureaucracy. Here's what we know about COVID. What is that? It's tooting her own horn again.
Can't make her stop.
We had 6 of the top deadliest COVID days in Michigan over the past 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. Okay? But there's something wrong with this. Let me explain. Yesterday was the 7th most recorded deaths in a single day with 182. Wow. But 132 of those people have already been dead for we don't even know how long. Vital records searches. Yep. With Luke Nowacki, I ran the data, looked it up myself, ran. Over the last month, 40% of this spike we're talking about in deaths, I don't count cases, I count deaths. 40% of these deaths had already occurred. Let that soak in a moment. COVID is real. I have a very dear friend, the pitcher on my softball team, Bruce Getwell. He's been fighting on a ventilator.
Oh, boy.
It's real. But we're not being told the truth. 40% of the deaths already occurred. We didn't count them last time to make our response look better. Now we're looking at things that are not as bad as we're saying, not in terms of death. I'm not a denialist. I'm not. Okay? 50% at least of the deaths are in the long-term care facilities, nursing homes for shorthand. Why we couldn't clean those places up, protect those people, and then not destroy our economy by shutting everybody else down is beyond me. Because the real deal is this. Here's what's really going on. You know I'm related to a lot of nurses. I've got a lot of friends. I'm out there, I know. The hospitals, not just the ICUs, the regular hospital beds are filling up. Some of them are COVID people. Most of them are from these institutions. Why are they in the hospital? Because we all agreed we don't want to send them back to the nursing home. We've created no new place for them to go. So now they're in the hospital, and we're getting the stay at home, don't spread it, and it's all about keeping the hospitals at a level. We could have done this another way, and we still haven't. Let me give you what AARP, what is that? The
American Association
of Retired People.
Yeah.
Here, they have their dashboard. This was from October 15th to November 15th. It came out yesterday. They're a month behind. Here's what they were seeing. That there were 6 new COVID cases per 100 residents in the nursing homes, right? Up from 2 the previous month. So it tripled. They saw it coming. There was 1 COVID death per 100 residents, up from 0.3 the month before. It tripled. 42% of the nursing homes had staffing shortages, up from 36%. And there were 6 new staff cases per 100 residents, up from 2.5. Everything was rocketing. We did nothing over the summer except we had Lucido on. We vetoed bills. We argued about what we were going to do. And in the end, we did nothing. So, what did I do? I told you, I'm going to look. So I went out with a guy that collects the dead people. Think about that. Think about that. That's what I've been thinking about. Calcutta, Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
You know, this is the most essential worker.
Yeah.
You can't have people rotting in the streets.
Kind of a thankless job, too.
Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and actually did it with him. Now, last week I said my person of the year, if I was editor of Time Magazine, I'm not, because it's kind of an awful product. That's why it's dying. That I would pick essential workers. On cue, Time Magazine yesterday announces their people of the year.
Yeah.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. What did you do this year?
Wow.
They
won an election because of their opponent.
Let them do something before you do. Come on.
Yeah.
So I went out with my little recorder and my pair of rubber gloves and an N95, and I spent the evening with the corpse collector. So look, this is an audio piece. This is Diabolical NPR. This is This American Life, our style. I know you're watching on Facebook, so we have a few pictures. But close your eyes and listen. Because remember, above all else, this is a podcast. This is for people padding around their home. This is for Sunday morning. This is for shoveling your walk. But stay with us and just listen to it. And know why we're the most listened to hour in news in Michigan.
Name's Matt. We're picking up a dead body.
Use the left 2 lanes to
Novi.
18C, then merge onto I-6.
That's where we're going. COVID. Since March and April, I've had the mindset that everybody I come in contact with has got COVID. And then from our aspect,
Matt Ziazio is on call from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 7 o'clock in the morning, cruising the streets of Metro Detroit in his black Ford van, waiting for a call from the police or a hospital or a nursing home to come collect the dead. He makes $30 a body. $30 the hard way.
Oh, the official job, we'd be a funeral director's assistant. Nicknames go with the body snatcher, dead body hauler. You name it, we'll do it.
Bagman?
Madman, dead man. Watch out, here comes the guy who's picking up the dead bodies. Watch out. Oh man, you got a dead body? I'm scared of you now. That's alright, I'm scared of you too.
A dead man is much heavier than he first appears. And in those cases where the bodies have been infected by COVID, an incalculable burden is added on. You just a bag man?
Yes, sir, unfortunately. But we don't like using body bags.
No?
No.
What do you use, a stretcher?
We got a stretcher and a sheet, and then seeing that it is a COVID body, we do have a plastic liner that we kind of conceal the whole body into. So that way, if it's out there, we're not spreading it around too much, but once we get to the funeral home, it's disinfect everything we've touched.
What about yourself?
I got the hand sanitizer here. We got other sanitizer. Disinfect my van every day, a couple times a day. Anything I touch gets wiped down with a sanitary cloth, and we go from there.
All through this pandemic, from Calcutta to Sao Paulo to Detroit, you may have wondered, who collects the dead? They must certainly be the most essential workers of all, or crazy. Doesn't it worry you? I mean, you're not the thinnest guy in the world.
Right, not to me. I gotta have a lot of faith going with me. So if I'm at that point, if the man upstairs wants to take me, he's taking me. It's the way I look at life. So I can't let it get to me. I'd lose my mind or wouldn't have a job if I let it get to me. Is it in the back of my mind? Absolutely.
How many bodies have you picked up in the last 9 months due to COVID?
I can't even count the number. Probably over 500 or 600 myself. Or in the 2 months, March and April, when it was at its peak or the worst, we were going 18-hour days. I'd get a call at 4 in the morning. I wouldn't get home till 1 in the morning. It was nonstop.
We arrive in the black van to a drab condominium. Ziadzio works in silence. It's a gruesome scene. An old man dead near the door, naked except for the socks, mouth and eyes glued open. When lifted, a gurgling noise wafts from the corpse.
All right, thank you.
Inside the van, there is no wall between the cab and the cargo area, no plexiglass sheet. The van fits 2 in the front and 2 dead in the back. Aren't you worried breathing vapors off of this corpse?
Nope. Personally, I'm not.
Can it be contracted off of a corpse?
If you get too close and swallow any of the fluids. But
I noticed when you moved him, you made a sound, like the gases came out of him.
Right.
So that could be pushing particles your way.
When I had the mask on when they're moving them, when we had them, you always cover the face. Once you cover the face, just like wearing a mask, you know. He's not projecting out the COVID.
So you cover his face?
You cover the decedent's face.
And life goes on in the suburbs?
And life goes on. Nobody knows no difference now. Nursing home coming up on the right-hand side. March and April, almost cleared them out. Picked up so many bodies out of there. Every day we were going there for 1 or 2. Sad to see. Doing this a long time, you see where, like the trends. You know where you're gonna get a call, you know you're gonna be back there. Even walking down the hallways, you have the smell of death in the air. That you can, you know, you're going to be coming soon, and hey, people don't even need to tell me room numbers anymore. I can usually guess.
Is that right?
It's crazy.
After dropping the body at the funeral home, Ziadzio drives to the crematorium, a mammoth processing plant in the middle of Livonia. He wants me to see. We're said to be in the midst of a second COVID wave. Crematory workers say there's no comparison to the first.
No. What are you talking about? We're not seeing the numbers that we did in April.
Oh, not in April?
Yeah,
they're seeing some,
No. Has it gone up a little bit? Yeah, we're starting to see it
increase.
more now than we did 2 months ago. I mean, for 2 or 3 months in the summertime, we might have had 4 or 5 total COVID. So yeah, it is coming. But once again, they're all older people that are passing away that are, you see it, 80, 85 years old. They're getting COVID.
Where are we going?
Storage. These are all bodies ready for cremation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
No
10,
household for
11. I missed these. 12, 13, 14, 15. One just came in 16.
Then they got more in this room over here.
Jeremy, a cremation worker, approaches. Are these COVID mostly? Are these mostly COVID?
Not
Do you
at the
even know?
moment. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We've been getting a lot of COVID question mark stuff. Like, is it COVID? Is it not? Like sometimes I just assume they all are. I mean, that's just.
As you're walking around, no gloves, no mask.
You know what? I took a drink of it back in March, April. Like, was pulling one off the shelf, and I took it full right in the face, unembalmed body, COVID body, and haven't tested positive yet. So I don't know.
So he shows me, wall to wall, stacked 4 high, lined up outside the cargo bay doors. It's not like that today, but still, it's busy. Jeremy turns to me and asks, "Can you tell them about us? Can you tell the public we're working hard, even if they don't know or don't want to know that we exist?"
I mean, I literally got like PTSD from this shit, to be honest. I mean, I put up with it to an extent, but once you see so much of it, it's like, wow.
The day has gone dark now. It's cold outside. Diazio's phone pings. A nursing home run. He doesn't need GPS to find it. So it's just the same funeral. I mean, it's just the same nursing home. It's just they're calling one side COVID.
Yep.
I wonder how they separate them.
They don't. That's what I said. That side, nobody that's gotten tested or whatever, they're all negative. They'll put all the positives in one room. They'll pack up all their little shit and move them to an empty room on the COVID side.
So it's still an open building?
Still open. They're still using the same circulatory air, everything in there. The whole HVAC system's coming from one place.
Is there a barrier?
No.
Huh?
No.
No barrier?
No. That's the shit you see.
I thought the state required them to fix that.
They don't do none of that shit.
That's just for us in the public to see.
Yeah.
Wow. You got a pair of rubber gloves for me?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, they'll have a finger.
Wow. I noticed I've been saying that a lot tonight. Wow. Ask me anything about COVID data, COVID graphs, governmental double talk, and I can quote it. The government claims we put protocols in place to secure the nursing homes from the virus. This place is nicer than most, but still, the entrance is the same for everybody. One side serves as a COVID ward, the other side for the uninfected. Nothing divides the two that I can see. Looking down at the old body now, the only word that comes to me is wow. Just wow. God damn. Wow.
Where?
By phone?
This? No.
No. Okay.
Diazio wraps the old man in his bed sheet, and then he and I lift him onto the gurney and wrap him in plastic, and then a blanket, and finally we strap him in. We leave through the fire door, and I can't help but admire the dedication of the nursing staff. Merry Christmas. Thank you. He was heavier than he looked.
Oh, they always are. Always.
88 years old. 88. We take his body to a funeral home in a small town a few miles away. The back roads are empty and covered in a thin blanket of fog. So you're driving around with a COVID corpse?
Yep.
And you're not wearing any mask or anything?
No, sir.
What's the matter with you?
You know what? It's at the point.
Arriving at the funeral home now, our corpse collector lets himself in the back door by way of a key left under a mat. He uplifts the body onto the embalming table, then adjusts it to a dignified repose, head propped up, arms across the chest. Ciazio covers him and then shows himself out. And the key back under the mat. At the end of the day. And now you smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Hide the stink and celebrate life. Hopefully they got it better on the afterlife than they did on this life.
You dropped that on the ground.
Yeah, I landed over here.
In a COVID van. You gonna smoke that?
No, I just put it there. I'll cut a new one.
You're gonna smoke that?
No, sir.
Yes, you are.
No, sir.
You just put it in the ashtray.
That's why I don't forget it, because I don't want it to get wet and end up everywhere.
Yeah, but then you're gonna put your other cigar in there.
I gotta throw it out the window.
You were just walking all over a nursing home with a COVID guy in there.
Yeah. I ain't gonna smoke it.
Well, now it touched the ground, and now you just put it in the ashtray, and then...
We're a bunch of sick fucks.
30 bucks the hard way. And a lot of hard miles left on that night. Hey, respect, brother, for letting me into your life. It's really eye-opening. And you are one of my people of the year. Wow.
I don't think people have given thought to that, Charlie, in terms of what happens. I mean, it's almost like from a violence perspective, people don't understand what happens when the trigger is pulled, the impact that it has on the family and the person that has to deal with it thereafter. That's a whole nother perspective that I don't think people have ever given thought to.
Well, you know, there was no trigger pulled, Karen. This is, it's not 9/11. This isn't mass murder. It's disease. We could be doing a lot more. I don't understand the response. I don't understand the government ducking and dodging and massaging, federal government, President Trump, Governor Whitmer, Governor Cuomo, the counties, the mayors, all of it. I looked it up. The planning in the operation and the launching of D-Day, that whole thing, from its conception to its execution, took 7 months. 7 months. 5,000 ships. 200,000 troops. 7 months. We're in month 10. And we have no dividers? We have no HVAC systems? This is what we're doing?
It's a lot easier to do nothing when you're detached from it, when they're just numbers. I mean, maybe they should ride around with Matt. Maybe they should hear him say that they almost cleared out that nursing home back in April.
Yeah. God damn.
There's a picture you had of him, and Joe, I don't know if you can pull it up, where he's got those stacks in front of him.
Yeah. Like if you're listening, you can't see, but you can go, to the website and we'll put the picture up there.
Matt is sitting behind a desk, and in front of him stacks, looks like note cards.
Yeah. Can you see it? Because I cannot.
Yes, it's up there now.
So that's him at his desk, and those are the note cards. And you'll see 10 stacks from the picture, the 10 stacks left to right. Those represent each month. That's a tag. That's a card tag for picking up one of the bodies.
Okay.
So stack 1 is January, stack 2 is February, stack 3 is March. You see stack 4, April?
By far the largest
See
one.
it's double?
Yes.
Okay, and then you see May, June, July, August, September, and then October at the end there.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bigger, but not nearly what April
You'll
is.
see it peaks, and then it falls in May, and it's just like those curves you see online, CDC curves.
Yep.
Just put in Michigan COVID death data, and that's the first thing that'll pop up. So you'll see it rises sharply in April, and then October, you see it bumping up a little bit again. Now, they didn't have November because they were still collating those. But you'll see that thing probably rise up above October, but it's nowhere near what April is.
Yeah.
Is it real? Very much so. Is it a national emergency? I believe it is. Did we focus this in a way that was healthy for all of us? Our children, my kid, I can see it, is suffering from that online learning, so much stress. I feel for all of you in these times of need, hunger, holidays, you small business owners, you restaurant people. I don't understand what the plan was. And we do know, we know who it gets. And I'm thinking of you, my dear friend Bruce, and all those that passed that I know, which is over a dozen people. And people like Matt were there every time.
Is there anything scarier than uncertainty? And that's really the thing. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We know a little bit more now, but with the economy, that's just what I think freaks a lot of people out, the uncertainty.
Future freaks me out. I don't know where this baby's going.
Uncertain future, exactly.
So that's the thing, back to it. Please just fix the shit. I know you have a party to plan, Madam Governor. Is that going to be a virtual?
That's right.
Is that going to be a virtual inaugural party?
It doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't?
No, they've already.
No, don't you think that's a little, in my opinion, insulting? I mean, under these circumstances, I think that it's appropriate to abandon process and protocol. I mean, it's kind of a slap in the face to the American people and certainly the people here in the state of Michigan to pretend like things are normal. I don't see that as necessary, and I don't see where that's helpful in any or in any capacity.
Yeah, I didn't understand when I heard that too. I was a little shocked or surprised, but yeah, they built the stages.
But why? I mean, that's the whole problem. We've got so much process and no progress. It's all about how things look. Everything
Karen,
is performative.
They want to have their party, so that's why it's happening.
We got stuff to do. I'm
Yeah.
so tired. And again, I'll do whatever it takes, folks. I appreciate it. You don't have to agree with me on everything or even have to. I hope you don't. But it's no bullshit. I will count the votes. I will lift the bodies for a night. Yeah. I'm not a hero, but I'm not going to sit here and just pontificate. I'm going to get in. I know how important your children are to you. That's the one thing that does bind us. And I want to thank the rep again for coming on.
Yeah.
That's ballsy. She's fucking sassy, man.
Get your attention.
And she did have a couple glasses of wine, and you all know what that's about. So let a human be a human. Anyway, somebody also very close to me. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. A comedian, Detroit Red, his unemployment's running out. It's pretty hard to be a comic. You got to do live shows.
Yeah.
So we sent our correspondent, the #1 news correspondent in this town, comedian Detroit Red, who's now with us outside the Detroit unemployment office. Red, I can hear him now. What are we seeing out there, Red?
What we seeing is a lot of depression and anger, mostly from me. But let me tell you, this here shit done got out of hand. Okay, so they booted me off the rolls early. Supposed to go to the day after Christmas. Happy freaking Christmas to me. I tried to call. I've chatted on the little messenger chat shit. And the people don't even look at your shit and tell you, oh, it's a technical difficulty. So after some frustration of trying that, I called up a buddy of mine that I know works for unemployment to ask them some questions on maybe they could help me. And basically, he was just as fucking lost as I am. Okay? And what he told me is basically the system, it was not designed to handle all the claims. The money's about to run out because of all the thieving, stealing, fraudulent claims that's being made. All you people out there taking your money and stealing the money and going to buy Cartiers and rims and clothes. It's people like me really need the money. And basically, the system's not updated. They don't get information to the last minute. So while they trying to work from home to help people get their unemployment, they barely got any information to give them. So I came down here to one of these Michigan Works office to see if somebody can tell me why the hell Michigan ain't working right now and what the hell is going on. And I got nowhere with it. Nobody's inside. I think they all working from home. So thank God for them, because as frustrated as I am, I was liable to curse somebody out. Christmas is looking bold around my house. People know I Uber. There's nobody to take any damn where. Okay? The governor has shut us down again. And I guess she's doing whatever the hell she can do, which I don't figure that out. So it's nobody to Uber. I'm fighting over Uber drives and Uber rides with other Uber riders. The unemployment is supposed to get extended, but apparently they can't come up with an agreement on how to extend it, even though this shit's about to run out. I think Mark said it best, uncertainty. Yes, I'm very uncertain. I couldn't even afford the gas to get down here. That's how uncertain I am. I had to borrow some money to put in the tank to get down here.
Well, what are you gonna put in the stockings then, bro? What about that?
I'm not putting shit in the stockings. My feet. That's what I'm putting in the stockings because I can't afford underwear. Okay? They ain't give me my last 2 checks. So it won't be no Christmas stockings. There'll be regular stockings. That's what they're going to be. You see, I couldn't even afford a whole pair of gloves.
Fingerless gloves on.
Okay? And this is so I didn't want to have no mistakes, but, you know, hey, they were 50% off. I guess because it's 50% of the glove, I had to jump on it. This thing got tight. I'm splitting toilet paper in half. Okay, have you ever tried to take one squirrel and wipe your whole ass? Y'all got to do something. Michigan ain't working. Okay, I'm talking to the rep. I enjoyed her and everything, but rep, could you go tell the rest of your people, hey, y'all getting paid? We ain't got shit out here. It's getting tough. I'm seeing weed dealers fight each other just to sell one dime bag because this thing got so bad. It ain't no unemployment. It's nothing left.
Well, I can see
it's
behind
out here.
I can see behind you, Red. There's a there's a problem with the stocking stuffers, and there's probably also a problem with the tree. So I see right behind you, there's a small conifer, maybe you could just.
When I leave, I'm cutting it down.
It's the least you can get from them. That building's.
I already paid the security guard $6 to look the other way.
That building's shut down. There's nobody there. It's all online.
No, actually, because this particular Michigan Works building is also have a behavioral clinic.
Okay.
Which I might be going to check in when I get through doing this live because I feel like getting very freaking behavioral. And then I think it's also a medical clinic in here. I might be risking COVID just to find out about my unemployment benefits right now. I don't even know.
Right. Yeah.
The security guard here, I'm going to tell you, it's so unimportant that they haven't even questioned me on what the hell I'm doing out here with a camera, mic, and everything else. They're just like, hey, we're not messing with nobody. Everybody's broke. Broke people are stressed.
I'm sorry.
What's the what's the vibe out there? What's the vibe around on the streets around there around the
dead? Dead. Everybody's locked down. There's nowhere to go. If you come in here, you really got issues, or you need to refill your prescription.
Now, bro, the mayor's running for re-election. He's got a city that's just awash in crime. Everybody's broke. There's no movement. What message would you give to this guy as he asks for a third term?
Fuck no. No more doo-doo. No more doo-doo from Duggan. I'm just going to be real about it. We can't afford you. We can't afford you no more. We can't afford it. You can't get Detroit or Michigan working. He shouldn't get a third term. I'll be quite honest about it. He should go see his side chick, like we found out a couple years about. Just take her off to the Bahamas somewhere. Go. We're done. No more of you, buddy. Maybe I can afford whole gloves if you're not in Detroit.
Listen, this is hitting.
Who would you like to see run?
Who would I like to see one? Anybody other than Doo-Doo. I mean Duggan.
Representative Johnson, maybe?
I'd vote for her. She reminds me of Kay Everett. And that's what we need. We need some good old East West Side Detroit up in here. Remember, Kay Everett didn't play that shit either. I love Rep Johnson. I'd vote for her.
Wasn't Kay Everett the one that got caught taking some kickbacks?
Well, mine is for sausages.
17 pounds of sausages. Right.
Okay, listen, maybe not take no sausages for bribe. I don't know what she was thinking about then. There must have been some damn good sausages to risk your political career. But everything else, the straightforwardness, being who she is, that's what we need. We don't need no more BS here in Detroit.
Okay, and Red, before we let you go, so what's a guy that's broke, down on his luck, no gas, no stockings, no tree, no candles for the menorah? What you going to do with the rest of your day?
I'm about to go over to the Hands Farms and start cutting down their bush trees and selling them for discount Christmas trees. Because I heard all the Christmas tree lots are running out of supplies because everybody's going to buy fresh trees. Good going, everybody buying the fresh live tree. We really need less trees in this environment. Good going. But since that's such a hot item, I'm going to go ahead and hit a couple of Hands Farms up. I got my jigsaw in the back of the car, and I'll be on the corner of Mac and Bewick with $10 Christmas trees.
Send us a picture because you ain't going to catch me dead at Mac and Bewick when the whole goddamn city's flat broke, dude.
Matter of fact, that's the only way you're going to catch me on Mac and Bewick is dead.
And I know the dude that can come pick you up.
It's good to have connections in high places.
You know what it costs? It only costs $30 to pick up your body. That's cheaper than the fucking Christmas tree.
Really?
Think about that.
I might have that by the time he get there because I had to only sell 6 trees.
Oh, man.
No,
I got this all worked out.
That would be 3 trees, Red.
Yeah.
No, did I say? I said $10 a piece.
He's already lowered the price.
I lowered the price. Just that fast. I haven't even tried to sell the first damn tree. I'm already giving discounts. This is how shook up I am with no unemployment check. I'm desperate.
Well, do me a favor. Walk over there to that door there with your camera, man. Let's peek inside there. Let's take us on a trip.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
all right, now these security guards look vicious and mean.
Go talk to the security guard.
Fred, you said you paid them off.
That was the only the one at the front gate. The ones inside, they were above reproach.
Sell them a tree.
Go ask them how much they make if they got benefits. Ask them if they what's their hourly wages. He's going in there.
Yeah, well.
Where's your mask, bitch?
Hold on. They don't care.
They don't care.
Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to get the camera to turn around here. This is what happens when you're technically.
All you got to do is just turn it around physically, Red. There you go. So Red is now walking into.
That's a nice building.
Hey, dude, there's a tree back here. Take the tree.
Can I ask you a couple quick questions? I'm sorry, I don't have my mask on because.
Oh, she gave him a mask.
You got a free mask.
Look at that. So go sell that, Red.
I'm live right now on the No BS News Hour with Charlie LeDuff. He's on here. Say hey, Charlie.
Hey! Merry Christmas, ladies. Happy Hanukkah.
So we wanted to know how much you make an hour and if they giving y'all benefits for all the good hard work y'all do here to work through the pandemic. They not paying y'all enough? Oh, they say they're not going to express that. They know that unemployment ain't working right now and they ain't trying to get on it.
Okay, good. Okay, tell them thank you, Merry Christmas. Can I ask them if you can have that tree in the back?
Ladies, thank you, Merry Christmas. And if I give you $10 each to look that way, can I walk out the door with that Christmas tree? No. Oh, they didn't call back up on me. I got to go. I told you.
Thanks, Red. Merry Christmas, brother.
Oh, just give me that one. I'll give you $20 for that one. Hold on, y'all. Y'all don't see that one over there. That's the big granddaddy there. I ain't got no gifts to go under it, but hey. Matter of fact, I'll just give you $2 for this one right here on the couch.
You made her laugh, Red. That's a
Ladies, y'all have a good day, and we want to tell y'all, thank y'all for being out here working through all this. Oh, they done called out the cleaning lady on me, too. I got to go. These ladies don't look like they play. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, ladies.
There it is. All right, Red, we'll let you go, brother.
Beautiful.
Thank you. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Your freshest hour of news. No doubt about that. That was wild.
It's good.
Happy Hanukkah. Love you, Karen. Red, deuces.
Great job.
Try to love one another.
searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. You keep me searching and I'm growing old. Keep me searching for